And now for part 2 of the tag team trials.
Powerful.
Berserk Dragon got summoned.
Well, this dragon's about to go berserk on your life points.
Yes, yes it is.
Right. Now I can't attack that one because of Ignoble Knight, but the other one, that's a different story. I'll have Berserk Dragon attack directly.
Time to go to town.
Down on a little detail. You see, you can't attack one of us if the partner still has a monster. Regardless, I'll activate the trap dimensional prison.
Oh, so I guess it ended up attacking you for Noble Knight. Sorry, the Ignoble Knight, but then it got banished anyway.
But let's see you do that again.
Well, at least Prez had the right idea.
Monsters. Great Machu Garzet, attack his Ignoble Knight.
This is more than enough to kill it.
Joke's on you. Once per turn, when my monster's equipped with no lines of destiny, it can't be struck by battle.
Yeah, there is a attack point, so maybe the Ignoble should have just fought the Berserk Dragon, then sent the Dimensional Prison.
You won't shut up about your almighty knights. I just thought that taking away 2,000 of your life points wouldn't hurt.
I mean, yeah, they're now lower than when they started, when they kept writing about how much higher they were.
Keep your mouth shut.
Well, me.
That's his counter argument. Yeah.
You know it's bad when even your own partner is with me on this one. With that, I end my turn.
How about I clear the field with Dark Hole?
That'll work. Ooh.
Thought I was a weak
Nice little
link.
animation for it.
Think again.
That's good. Bye, Mystical Elf. Bye, Maju Garzet.
No.
But hello, Ignoble Knight, because of the card effects protection.
Best part is, my monster stays.
Now then, since I have 3 dark monsters in my graveyard, I can summon the monster you should be familiar with, Prez. I special summon the Dark Armed Dragon.
That'll cause a problem or two.
No! But how? How the hell did you get your hands on a dark counterpart?
Ravano.
Remember what I told you about Dark Magician of Illusions? Except my Dark Dragon is straight from the press.
You sicken me, you know that?
Part of my personality. Now then, I attack with Dark Armed Dragon.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage.
Are you feeling the anguish of being overpowered? I set a card face down and end my turn.
Your Shocktopus doesn't scare me.
My draw. I'm gonna activate the continuous spell, Card Trader. How it works is pretty simple.
Oh no, here we go
During our
again.
standby phases, if neither of us like a card we drew,
At least Prez
we
can
put
use it
one
too.
on top of our deck, shuffle, and draw again.
Which
Not
means they can
so
use each
fast.
other's cards,
I
which means
activate
that
the
the other
trap.
guy could be
Don't
using Gala too to
grind.
gain 500 life points a lot more.
Try again with your draw.
Dang it.
Good, I was gonna get obnoxious fast.
First of all, I special summon Cyber Dragon to the field.
I just can't believe he left that card in the deck. I know Mulligan's good every once in a while. Just put Magical Mallet or
Then,
something.
I normal summon Quick Span Knight.
Oh well, this'll work.
Now then, I'll execute a Synchro Summon. Nah, not you too.
Yes,
Right.
me too.
I'll tune my monsters together in order to Synchro Summon my
Clear mind.
Crimson Blader!
Let's go for the ace. Or one of the aces anyway. Heck yeah, buddy.
That monster's power equals that of my Dark Armed Dragon.
Normally, yes. But since I Synchro Summoned with Quick Span Knight, its
It
effect
loses
allows
500
me to
attack
choose a
points.
monster on your field to permanently lose 500 attack points.
What?
Bisago!
Now then, I think I'll attack one of your cheap dark counterparts. Not so fast. I activate Book of Moon.
Up.
Now your
Put that
monster
face down,
will
ASA
face
now.
Well, it seems you're a little bit better than President I have been giving you credit for. Still though, my monster has 2,600 defense points. A weakened Dark Armed Dragon's not gonna get over that. True, but I believe my monster will.
Yo, Boogeyman! I'm pretty sure that 2 pieces of Texas trailer park trash like yourself can't possibly waste any more of our time than you already have, let alone damaging our life points on that.
Whatever, I'll end my turn. Alright,
Bro just
I
mocked
draw.
every redneck to try to get to him.
First of all, I activate the effect of my caliber, and so we gain another 500 life points.
Whoopee.
Aha! Now then, I'll activate Upstart Goblin.
Oh, thanks for the heal.
Now
Sure,
I
Prez,
draw.
why not?
What?
It works.
Alright, I activate a second Upstart Goblin.
More healing.
Alright, I draw again. Oh, come on. I activate a third upstart goblin.
Sometimes this happens.
Look, are we?
Dude, we completely healed from Dark Arm Dragon's attack and then some.
The attack from Dark Arm Dragon just now didn't even do jack crap now.
If anything, the attack gave us 200 life points.
Life points, though.
Here I go.
Yeah, I'll never complain about free
Now, here's
life
something
points.
I can use. I
Upstart
activate
Goblin.
reinforcement of the
Just
army.
blatantly revealed as cheating. I don't care what made
Now
that
I
joke
can
the
add
original
level
reaction.
4
I'll make
lower
it
warrior
again.
monsters to my hand. And I choose my Noble Knight Goblin. Now then, I'll Noble Summon Noble Knight Mastrat to the field.
It's a Gemini. No, it's not a Gemini. It only gets effective as
Since
a
it
big
counts as
card.
a
So
normal
technically it's
monster,
an only
I can
monster.
special summon Noble Knight Goblin in defense mode. Now then, I overlay the two monsters to exist summon Laval Chain.
Ooh, that's a bit of a problem. That thing's still banned to this day because it just lets you dump whatever you want in the graveyard, which in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is not very strong. One day it'll get back unbanned though, just wait for it. Also, I love how this thing's a combination of Gishki and Laval. Let's put Fire and Water together. What can go wrong? Oh, this!
You idiot! We could have went for loads of better options. But you decided to put a weak monster with you weaker defense in defense mode?
Hey, I don't think how you do.
But
You're right, because we'd be winning by now if we went this
That was
to
the
me.
most idiotic play I've ever seen.
If you two are done bickering amongst yourselves,
Never!
duel to finish.
Hey,
If
you
we don't
two
pick it
turd
on
farmers
Yamcha,
decide to
never!
take it any longer, my hair will start looking gray instead of purple.
Yeah. Well,
Okay, that
I
wasn't a
activate
bad
Laval
joke.
Chain's special ability. So now I can send Noble Arms Aphrodite to the graveyard. Now then, I attack your face down Crimson Blade with my Noble Arms of Highlander String.
Crap.
Oh no. Yeah! Now I can activate my other monster special
Yee.
ability. So now I add Noble Knight Drastin to my hand. I end my turn.
Finally, my turn again. I activate the spell card, the beginning of the end.
Oop, time to draw 3.
This card signifies the last time you two will ever be able to stand on your 2 feet in one piece. By banishing 5 dark
Cue
type
One
monsters
Piece
from
opening.
my graveyard, I can now draw 3 cards.
What's funny is when this kit
Then I'll
originally was
activate Raigeki.
uploaded, One Piece was still going,
This spell
and
card
it's now like
destroys
12
all
years later,
monsters on your
One
field
Piece
on
is
the
still
side,
going.
including the Dark Arm
But
Dragon.
we're in the final arc, yeah, but how long will that take?
How about my ignoble knight because of Noble
We were
Arms
announced to be in the
Destiny?
final arc in like
Enough with
2023.
the bragging already.
We're still
I mean,
there.
You are kind of the reason you guys are losing. It's got a point.
You ain't
Shut up!
helping.
I hope
Is this
that
the
you
final
two
arc in
can
Frieza
destroy
time?
fireworks,
5 minutes is
because
like
I'm
20
gonna make
episodes.
my field the next 4th of July. Since I've got no monsters on my field,
Actually,
I
the
can
4th of
special
July when
summon
it still plays,
the
because we're in
Dark
April.
Creator.
May, June, July, that's 3 months away.
And after that, I'll use its special ability. By banishing Rainbow Dark Dragon from my graveyard,
Get fucked.
I can summon a new dark monster back from my graveyard. So I'll summon back the Dark Horus.
Well, this creates problems.
There's already 2 Apprentice monsters that can beat mine.
And we still haven't got to the best part yet. I summoned Prometheus, King of the Shadows, in attack mode.
Could he not be King of the Shadows? Maybe he can be King of a Dairy Queen.
Now I'll activate its special ability. See, I can banish any number of Dark-type monsters from my graveyard. And for each one I banish, Prometheus gains 400 extra attack points. I'll banish 6 dark monsters in my graveyard to give it an extra 2,400 attack points.
Impressive. Do you plan to finish up with that Prezikins?
Wait. Prezikins?
What kind of line is that?
What?
That doesn't even make
yeah,
sense.
Yeah, you're Press Kings. You can't beat us. Because, you can't win duels but with girly hair.
All
What
right.
the fuck am I fighting?
You know what, chump? Just for that,
Megamorph.
collect your ashes and put them in a jar after I blast you both into oblivion. Since I've got exactly 3 dark-type monsters in my graveyard
Girl
now,
basically,
I
like,
can summon my own Dark
attack,
Arm
you won't.
Dragon.
Past turn, you won't. You're right. I won't.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Yes, and I'll activate the special ability of my Dark Arm Dragon. by banishing Blood Mephist from my graveyard.
Yeah, we know, like,
I can
Tom's
send
brother
your
is doing the
ignoble
filming
knight
of these
back to the
episodes.
history
Imagine if
books
Tom's
where
brother
it
went all the way down to
belongs.
wherever Prez lives in order to film his side too.
My best
That'd be
monster,
crazy.
and I can't re-equip
I think
the
he's got an actual
spells.
tripod though, so that's
In
how he
other
did it.
words, this duel is over.
Now, before
Hey, when you
I
can't
go,
afford a tripod, get a living
when you
human
meet
being.
your leader Ravano in hell, be sure to tell him that Prez Komori said hi. All 4 of my monsters, finish this and attack these fools directly.
Perform the JoJo kicking meme! Damn.
Well, that was fun.
From 7,500 to 0 like
to
that.
Take down some card hunters who would have the lowest of the low. Huh. Well, I think that about covers it.
That's over and done with, so now what do we do?
Arby's?
What the? Well, looks like we finally meet Tom Elfman. Well, wait, you're Rafano, aren't you? Who'd you think I was? Seto Kaiba?
Santa
Anyways,
Claus?
I'd appreciate if you stop interfering with my plans if you don't mind.
Oh well, it looks like the Ghostbusters came late, Shady. This isn't 5th grade, okay? If you have a problem
like how
with
half
us,
of Prez's
let's
lines are
take
just
it out behind your
one-liners.
nursery school, behind the damn merry-go-round.
How can I make myself sound as cool as possible?
Some people never change. Well, this is a warning to you both. If you don't stop interfering with my plans, bad things will happen to you both.
You stole my brother's soul. Bad
are
things
as
already
bad as those
happened.
2 card hunters we just destroyed. Then I'll take whatever you're gonna deal and welcome it with open arms.
Give me a hug.
This isn't Men in Black. Let's throw down, sad sack.
This currency goal goes to you specifically, Prez Komori. You see, I'm more skilled than some of the best card hunters you encountered during the Excalibur search. Besides, we'll meet on the dueling field soon enough.
Well, bye.
Snap. Did you get the same evil vibe from him as I did? He's different than all the other card hunters.
It's like he's the leader or
Because of
something.
that ability of his to manipulate people's souls from within the Shadow Realm?
I don't know. But it
Nor
feels
do I
just
care.
After he teleported away, I don't know, there was something about him. There's just some in that dude's aura that means bad news.
Gave me some bad
Well,
juju.
standing here is not going to help us any. I'm going to head home to relax from all this intense dueling.
Yeah, well, I came all the way down south just to find you and this place. I guess I'll just rent myself a hotel room or something.
If it works.
Take it easy on yourself, Tom.
Kinda go back north again.
Oh, Tom.
What is it, Prez?
I look forward to our rematch.
Coming from Brett, that's a badge of honor.
Don't worry.
That's like making Batman smile. It's like, I just won the lottery. Though I prefer actually winning the lottery, like the money. And there's your credits. Good work to them and there's a good team episode based off of these great cards. We got to meet Nirvana too, so that's pretty awesome. Let's get more cool stuff. Not much to say more about that. It's cool to see them team up. I think Box is voiced by Prez and friends. Nice. Ooh, that one got a little squeegee. I wonder how that happened. Ooh.
The Chancellor will be most intrigued by this.
Well, that plot point goes nowhere, if I remember correctly. But, whatever. It's just the random kid reading this freaking Hyrule Historian, and just like, that's a plot point leading to absolutely nothing. Ah, well, show me a TV show that doesn't have a plot. Well, no, I shouldn't say that, but, you know, there's been plenty of TV shows that go absolutely nowhere. Hell, there's been tons of Yu-Gi-Oh! Shows that have setup that goes absolutely nowhere. It's whatever, it happens. What are you gonna do? Who knows? Maybe Sean was gonna do something special. I don't remember fully, or maybe I'm misremembering. It actually does go somewhere. I'm not a genius. I've never claimed to be one, but yeah. Anyway, a solid team up episode after the previous, fighting against each other episode. Can't go wrong with that old formula. It's an old school and a classic for a reason. It just works and makes everyone happy in the most satisfying way possible. And yeah, and when Prez says, I look forward to our rematch, that's a badge of honor. He doesn't say that to everybody. He just says that to people who actually enjoy dueling. Whether that be Prez, Sean, or Kisara, of course. And I guess he would have said to Dallas too, but well, Dallas is questionably canon at this point, so yeah. Technically, I could be using the. Yeah, we're not going to go down that path. I don't know if it's going off the. Shouldn't use the new name, but it was known as Dallas at the time, and it's Dallas that I know them as, so whatever. But I'm just saying what I know, okay? Frick, but whatever. Enough about that. Otherwise, we'll go down a freaking hole we can't go down. I'll be spending 5 minutes trying to beat Spencer. I don't know. But whatever. Plus, I don't know their new names. That helps. Anyway, regardless, nice to see the team up episode and just completely destroy these guys. I like how the 3,000 free life points did nothing but just make them look cooler. Just like, usually when an Upstart in a fan show, it's just like, oh, they need to survive with a few life points left. So we'll just give them Upstart Goblin and that'll do the job. In this case, just like, no, they could just not have the 3,000 life points. I guess just a comedy moment to make them feel a little bit more realistic. It's just like 3 upstarts into the reinforcement of the army, and it just make them all look stupid. It's like, Revenge, like, I'm surrounded by idiots. All my minions are incompetent. Hey, you should have just done everything yourself. You can't do something right, do it yourself, or something like that. No, if you want something done right, do it yourself. But hey, we got to meet Ravano in this episode. I like how he's all like, stay away or things will get messy. You stole my brother's soul on his deck. It's already messy. At this point, it's like, in for a penny, in for a pound. Tell you what, you give the stuff back, and then maybe I'll consider looking the other way. You're not going to? Fine, then this is on you. You came to us with the problem, not the other way around. Don't forget that. But yeah, we'll see more of Prez in the future, and some more crossovers in the future. This is not the last we see of Prez, but we'll see more, of course, in the future. Just some fun times, and some of Prez's lines may be a bit cringe looking back, but hey, it's all in the sake of fun, and yeah, no one's perfect. We all had... Okay, we didn't all have those edgy teenagers, but they were pretty popular. Like, just being like, haha, I'm the coolest thing ever. No, you're not. You're kind of lame. But is what you think is cool, so whatever. Hey, say what you will. Linkin Park and Evanescence still kick ass. That's something just... I'll look back and cringe in my own past, but the bands like Evanescence, Linkin Park, and Skillet, and other bands like that, it's like, well, at least I had some good music. Back before everything was just rap, or as I call it, crap. But whatever, it's a matter of opinion. Anyway, nice crossover, good to see them teaming up, and we guess we'll see the rematch later. But until that time, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed, see you all next time, goodbye.